right, good morning everybody. So it might be a little noisy. Hold on. It might be a little noisier than normal. Chris is pressure washing. He missed a couple spots and we're getting ready to paint. So he's pressure washing this morning, so this afternoon we can paint when it dries, hopefully. So it's been 2 weeks since we have looked at the bees. I am up on my porch at the moment because we had a swarm. So normally when I have honey supers on, I try not to go down to the brood box, but I do have to kind of figure out who swarmed this week. And waiting this long is actually kind of a good thing. I have this swarm trap where I know they went. There's also another one down here where I have that one. I keep seeing a couple bees come and go from that. So they may be just robbing the wax that is on the frame that's up there. But this one has been in here for at least a week. So we are gonna see what we can see. Depending on the amount of bees, we will move them either to a nuke or 5 frame, which I've got 2 nukes laid out there, or I've got a 5 frame right here, or a 10 frame right there. So I guess let's get on with it and see what we find. I put this strap on just because of the afternoon storms that we've been having. Alright, so there's not enough to put in a 10 frame, which is fine. So we're going to move this 10 frame. And I'm going to put them in that 5 frame. So I'm just going to go ahead and move them for ease. There you go. See my mess that I got going on? All right. What I want to see is my queen. I don't see her there. It's a tiny swarm, that's for sure. And what I don't see are eggs. Alright. So yeah, they're too small to put into a 10 frame. So we're gonna put them in a 5 frame. couple eggs. There are just a few eggs, so that's good. I want to see my queen though. Alright, so we're gonna put that back up there. We will lay this on its side next to it, basically touching. Alright, so what I did was I'm going to put a food frame in for them. There's still some bees in here and there's very few of them, so I want to be very careful with them. So I basically put this one right next to it by the door so that they can smell the bees in here and go from the swarm trap to here. I will re-look at that in a few minutes after I'm done looking at everyone else, because I cannot see, which is very embarrassing with as few bees as there are in that hive. Let's see, let me go get their food frame real quick. I'm gonna switch out to your suit. Yeah. My screen is dirty and I'm having hard time seeing. And then because, you know, the storms are coming, we will strap that one down as well. All right, give me a second. I'm going to change out of the suit into Chris's suit. Alright, moving on. While those bees figure each other out.
I'm almost done.
Okay. The other hive shouldn't take too long, although I do need to see who lost their queen. Maybe we should wait till he's done with this side of the house. All right. We'll take the farthest from the house. All right. So honestly, this is the one that I suspect lost their queen. Only because they're the one hive that is not really bearding like everyone else. So we're gonna check on them and see, one, how full these two supers are, and also see if there's a lot of bees. And they're definitely working on it, but there's not many bees up there, so hold on. Just because I don't want to get stung. Yeah, I would bet money this is mine that's swarmed. Now again, normally this time of year, if you have supers on your queen excluder, you wouldn't need to go down. I'm going down only because I should have a lot more bees. So we need to see what's going on. Now, if I don't have a queen, I shouldn't see eggs. That's all the larva. Oh, I can see eggs. All right, so this one has a queen because I've had that swarm for almost a week. If I didn't have a queen, I would have no eggs in this hive. So she has still been here within the last 3 days. I've had that swarm for over 3 days. So we'll put them back. Sorry, ladies. Just doing a queen check. I'm smoking myself because they do seem a little agitated. Not too bad. I can feel them bumping my legs. All right. All right, so y'all are good with your queen. Cool. You guys are propolising that though. All right. Different queen excluder. one with not so much propolis. All right. All right, so I was wrong. That one still has a queen. Oh my God. I may not be able to figure out which one swarmed. All right. Now this was my late swarm hive, so I'm not expecting to see too much there. But since there isn't much up here, I can see if they swarmed. Yeah, they never touched that. Their population of bees look pretty good. What is that mess? All right, that's a food frame, clearly. All right, there are eggs, so you guys have your queen. Oh, and there she is. All right. And there she is. Very big bottom girl at about middle of the screen. All right. So clearly, you guys have not swarmed. Alright, so both of y'all have queens. Shoot. Thank you. Not sure what to make of all that. I'm not checking every one of my hives like that. I can't. I don't have the time. I don't want to upset anybody. All right. Oh dear. Spider. No more. Okay. So this definitely was my overachieving hive this year. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. All right. So by overachieving, let me show you this awesomeness. That's all beautiful honey. These all plastic, and they're starting to cap it. All plastic frames I got from my in-laws for Christmas. So far they've been really awesome. Okay. Now, I am gonna go down one box because I want to show you guys this box right here. Oh my God. Hold on, I need my pry bar. Oh God. Okay. They have not capped it, but this is honey. All of that is honey. That one over there has the round ones, so we'll definitely have to go into it and see. But all right, I don't think these are the ladies that swarmed, just for the amount of bees that are up there. But we are going to go down. Ooh, I must be hitting something. What am I hitting? Ooh, bad, 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 bad. Not necessarily bad. They all had them corralled in a corner, so that's better than nothing. That was just a lot more than I wanted to see. All right. I'm not gonna give them another one. I was like thinking maybe we should, but they got plenty of room still. Yeah, they got plenty of room. All right. Oh my God, that's heavy. No hurricane is knocking that over. Not that I'm jinxing us, I promise I'm not. God, it's heavy. Okay. Well, that one clearly wasn't formed. I don't think we're gonna need that super, but I mean, I still got 4 more to do. Do we have any shims? We need to add that to our Home Depot list. Oh, I spoke too soon. I might. Oh, yes. Other than that, that one looks almost fully capped. Good girls. Love it. I think so. We'll give them something to work with. Oh my God. Wait. Sorry, I may have spoke too soon. I did speak too soon. Sorry. They're not even halfway done with this one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they got plenty of room. All right. And I can't see through to the bottom of the next one, so I don't think they swarmed either. Oh my God. That means there's only 3 more possibilities. All right. How are we on time? Oh, okay, yeah, we got time. Hey, did that work? It did. All right. Now this one has been 2 weeks since we requeened. Okay. All right, so I don't think this is the one that swarmed. Darn Florida humidity. All right, yeah, we're just gonna go right to the bottom. Not at all full. I just want to make sure this queen is laying. Can you guess what side she's on? Should be that side. So there's a clear divide here. So we're gonna, because I can literally see nothing here in the middle. That will give me some room to work. making sure she's not over here. Now, I didn't mark. I had this one marked so I could hopefully easily spot her. I did not get to see her before she got put in. But I did get to see her a couple days later when we let her out. Y'all are making it where I can't grab. Oh, there's some eggs, there's some larvae. Okay. All right. Y'all still have your queen. Eggs and larvae are good. Okay. All right. All right, so that's most of my hives. That leaves only 2. I'm really thinking that is not my swarm. I mean, it is my swarm now, but I really think it's not one of my hives. Which is good. Means a neighbor's hive became my hive. At least part of it. 2 more. It's always good when you get free bees. Right here on my screen, mine is all dirty. I have to clean it. All right. Not much activity up here. That's a little depressing. So that means we must go down 1. And I can hear them. That's not good. Ooh. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. All right. Let's see what y'all have been doing. That's not what I want. Okay. No, y'all have eggs too. Okay. And nice pretty baby brood right there too. The lighter the brood, the younger it is. All right. So the only thing I'm gonna do up there, a non-frozen frame, or can you see if there's one that's kind of just empty, preferably full? Or are they all kind of fooded? I'll look at that one. Alright, so I am going to take out one of their frames because that's just a lot of honey. I'd prefer babies. So I'm clearing out a space. There, that's a fresh frame for her to lay on. All right, so it's not that one. That leaves only one more. I can't get that off. Go down, please. Brush. That's what you use a bee brush for. Now this will just go out in the yard for robbing. You freezer this one, and then the other side of this one. We'll get quicker and more organized. All right, ladies. You got a couple more weeks. You got a full empty super. Let's see some progress. Pep talk. All right. So, a little nerve-wracking, but so far, the ones I checked had eggs. The ones that I didn't check all the way down are because they were really full. So, as long as this one's really full, we hopefully just caught a wild swarm, which is good news for us. Now this one has the Ross rounds. So let's see how they're doing. Woo. They are building it out. Here's a couple in the middle that are looking. There it is. That one's like almost all the way capped. So they're looking really good. So we got some comb honey and chunk honey. All right, we are gonna rotate it. It's getting there. Not completely full, but I'm gonna switch their positioning a little bit. They have enough bees, I think. All right, so I don't think it was my hive that swarmed, any of them, which is good. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Sunday. We are going to pick up our yard a little bit and get along with our day. We may extract, I didn't see enough of them full, so maybe in a couple weeks. We probably will not do a video now that I know how they're doing for another couple weeks, just to let them literally be and keep on working. So it might be a couple weeks, but I hope everyone has a great rest of their Sunday, and we will see you guys next time.